biological function, NADH catalyzes more than 1,000 functions in our body. But I will focus on the 6 most important. The first is it's the fuel for cellular energy. Second, it can repair damaged cells and DNA. It's one of the most effective biological antioxidants. It stimulates the immune system, and it also stimulates adrenaline and dopamine, and you probably know dopamine is regarded as our pleasure hormone. The more dopamine you have, the better you feel. And newer results, it stimulates nitric oxide production. Now, let's come to the fuel of cellular energy production. There is a central question. Can we increase the energy production in our cells? And I say yes, by NADH. And you will immediately ask, show me the evidence. And here is the evidence. At the University of Graz, where I'm professor, we took isolated heart cells, and these cells still, no, sorry. The technique. Here we are. So this heart cell in tissue culture still contracts. I don't know why it does not, but see, it's still contracted, it's still alive. Now if you add NADH to the cell medium, the biochemical expert will tell you nothing will happen because NADH is supposed not to enter the cell. This is the dogma of biochemistry. But this dogma is false, as many other dogmas. If you put NADH in here, you know what you get? You get 30% more ATP in these heart cells. And what is the consequences? I mean, we have published that in the British Journal of Pharmacology, but the consequence is the heart cell lives longer. The heart cell is 50% longer, so this is the first scientific evidence that NADH has a life extension effect. And the practical consequence, we did a study at the University of Kiev with Professor Viko, and you can see outlined, there was a patient with heart insufficiency, and in between 2 weeks, with 40 milligrams, with 2 tablets of our rapid energy, you get an increase up to 28% of the pumping power of the heart. Now NADH is also essential for DNA repair, and the more NADH you have, the better the DNA repair works. And this is very, very important because the older we get, the more damage we have in the DNA. If you damage the DNA by doxorubicin, which is a frequently used chemotherapeutic agent, the DNA gets damaged and can be repaired by NADH. NADH is a highly potent antioxidant. It reduces lipid peroxidation. You know, lipid peroxidation makes the cell oxidized, rancid, and the cell dies off. It normalizes cholesterol and it lowers blood pressure. That has also been published. That was a study in collaboration with Georgetown University in Washington. All what I'm saying is substantiated by solid scientific study, not fairy tales. You know, you have an energy drink which gives you wings, and you jump out of the Empire State Building and waiting for your wings, and they're not coming. Anyhow, what makes me very proud is a statement from Richard Passwater, one of the experts in automolecular medicine, and he said, well, there is no such thing as the most important compound in our body. NADH comes as close as a single substance can. That makes me really proud. Now, NADH stimulates the immune system, and we have seen that in several times. We have also a few AIDS patients. We do improve. I just got an email the last week. It stimulates interleukin-6, which is a neuroprotective factor. It stimulates NADH, adrenaline and dopamine, and these are all the features which improve if you have enough adrenaline: mood, power, cognition, attention, energy, coordination, and sex drive. Now, this has also been published And the very newest result is that NADH stimulates nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a neurotransmitter. It's like oxygen. And it relaxes blood vessels. And that means the more nitric oxide you have, the better the function of the organs, the more blood into the organs. Now, since nitric oxide stimulates blood vessels, it helps in some GI in China, asthma, migraine, and also the genital organs get more blood. We have taken advantage of that. We have a combination of NADH and arginine